holidays, and welcome to Coffee with KHEAA 2.0, Season 2, Episode 2. I'm your host, Cassie Benedict, Director of Outreach with Kentucky Higher Education Assistance Authority, better known as KHEAA. And might I say, Keith, you have never looked better.
Lovely. Could we rewind that this is Episode 2? Are you saying that you did an episode without
you? Well, it was with Keith. There was Episode 2, Season 1. You may notice, we'll take a moment of silence. Keith is no longer with us. I mean, he's still alive, but he doesn't work here anymore. So don't be too sad. He just abandoned us. He took a new career trajectory and left to go warm the people of the greater Cincinnati area to work in HVAC. So pour a little coffee out for Keith. Not really. This was $9.
Yeah. But Cassie paid for it, so.
And yeah, you can pour some of yours out.
Away.
Pour a little coffee out for Keith. We miss you, but not really. Okay.
On to newer and better things.
On to newer and better things. We have with us our brand new-ish Assistant Director of Outreach Services, Brandi Forker. And Brandi, I will let you introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Brand new Assistant Director of Outreach Services, Brandi Forker.
Yay! Give us like some history. Tell us let me tell you this story. Once upon a time, when Brandi first got this job, I used to, because I was on top of things, would send out, anytime there was a new staff member, I would send out a survey asking them, like, what's your favorite thing to do on the weekends? What's your favorite candy? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite thing to drink? Just so we had, like, fun things that we could do for them. And at the very end, I realized when I was making it at the end, I didn't have a spot for, like, their name. So I just put, tell us who you are. And my intention was for someone to put, like, Brandi Forker. Tell us what you put.
Well, I went a little deeper there. Tell us who you are. I thought it meant at my core. So I'm like, I'm a person who loves holidays, Christmas lights, who love my extensive decoration collection. This did not happen in the month of December, but that just truly is who I am all year round. But I went on and on about all the things that I love. And I was just supposed to put my name. So I have heard a lot about that. So, yeah.
It's one of my favorite Brandi moments.
Ask me who I am, and I'll tell you.
That's right. Yeah. You've been in outreach now for 3 years, right? It's 3 years. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about your history, your background.
Yeah, so I have a business administration degree from Kentucky Wesleyan. Go Panthers. Loved my college. Graduated. Wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, as so many students are. Feel like that's one way I can really relate to students, is because I totally get that when you're 18 years old, it's very difficult to figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. So, I went into insurance, I did some things, but I realized, like, I wanted to be back in that environment. I wanted to go back to Wesleyan. I wanted to work in higher ed, and so I worked in admissions for several years, where I met this blonde, hilarious girl who had just moved from Lexington back to Owensboro, and we had the best time working together.
We did. It was me.
It was
I blonde back then?
many moons ago.
Yes, I was. I was blonde and then dark and then blonde and then dark. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, loved higher ed, worked at Kentucky Wesleyan, then went to Madisonville Community College, worked there with some great folks, took a little time off to have some kiddos, and then got the opportunity to come back and work in higher ed again, and been with KHEAA for a few years, and just, this is it. These are my people. This is what I love. Absolutely. So, yeah, thanks for bringing me to this great place.
Hey, Brandi is, it's my new term that I use. She's a fan favorite. I mean, she is.
I'll take it.
She's very very popular on staff. And so, you know, I mean, as most popularity contests go, when it came to hiring an assistant director, I wanted the most popular person. So we chose Brandi. Okay, so on this season 2, episode 2 of the new Coffee with KHEAA, we are going to talk about some FAFSA updates. We are going to talk about some of our FAFSA completion challenge initiatives happening. There's not a whole lot of updates, so mostly we just wanted to come on and say, remember us, meet our new friend. But first, a little coffee talk. Okay, our coffee talk topic today. Brandi, what's on your Christmas list?
Oh my!
Isn't that a good one?
Gosh, to be sprung
I know. Guys, I love to spring it on them.
This is the first time I'm hearing it. Yeah. So on my Christmas list, so I'm the one that everybody calls to find out what everybody else in the family wants for Christmas. And there's just so much pressure.
Oldest daughter.
You can't think about what you want, throughout the year. I'm like, ooh, I put that on my Christmas list. But does anybody really put things on their Christmas list throughout the year? No. So I've been walking around snapping pics of stuff in stores like, ooh, want that. And there's a common theme right now, and it's kind of pitiful, but it's a lot of different lotions and smell good stuff, and it's Target stuff that I could probably just toss in the cart, but people need gift ideas. So it's real basic stuff. Now also, I want my family to have a good Christmas.
Oh, she's so sweet.
We're going the tell me who you are. I want my family to have a great Christmas. I want it to be relaxing and chill and not stressful. That's really what I want for Christmas.
So the audience needs to know, Brandi has 2 daughters. 11 and 7.
8.
Yeah. Trying to take a year off their lives here. 11 and 7. No, 11 and 8.
Yeah.
What are their big gift requests?
They've had a hard time too. And I think that's just the nature of kids in 2025. Yes. They have so much and they get so much, and I guess I'm to blame. But Ellison, she has asked Santa for a pink palm puff hoodie. And if you're not sure what that is,
I was going to say, you youngins know about that.
That is a $100 sweatshirt that is embroidered, because
I need to
our
look
generation, everything we try to do was
yes,
avoid embroidery.
Yes.
So she asked for that from Santa Claus, and from me and her dad, just real simple stuff. She's into what's trending, which is bows on everything, teddy bears, that kind of stuff. So
I will say these pink palm hoodies are VV cute.
Yeah, they're cute. But anyway, luckily I don't have to deal with that, because
Santa's going to take care of it.
Yeah, and that was her idea too. She was like, these are expensive. I don't want you to have to buy that. So I will let Santa get the elves to make it. And I'm like, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
They also embroider.
They do. They're in there
yeah. Hand stitch.
Yeah. So that
23 hours a day.
Yeah. Well, she said, I feel like Santa has an endless debit card. I'm like, I could see that. It's magic, right?
I like to say, well, sometimes Santa asks for some reimbursement for mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know. What did Millie even ask Santa Claus for?
There was something you told me.
Oh, like a talking stitch. I Googled those things, and they are creepy.
They're the hot toy of the season.
They respond to what you say and all that. But in other news, what does Millie really want? Well, my mother lives at our house. My mother has had some strokes, and so she lives at our house. And so she watches some TV, and Millie will join her, and they have been on a nanny kick. So the nanny named Fran, Millie, at 8 years old, has decided that she wants some outfits that make her look like the nanny. So She would like some houndtooth mini skirt suits with berets and things like that. So we'll see. I mean, I can't wait to send people pictures of Millie in January of 2026 outfit, because she's about to be popping off.
I love it.
Yeah. So that's my 8-year-old.
Zach and Lene, what are on your Christmas list? What's your big ask this year? Give us the highlights.
An orthopedic neck pillow.
Okay, so Lene wants an orthopedic neck pillow at the ripe age of 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm about to.
Well, that changes everything. Your neck definitely goes downhill at 24.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, but maybe that's key. Maybe if you get your neck in line now.
Maybe you don't feel like we feel.
Yeah, you don't hobble to the car.
Right.
The reason I'm getting it is because I already feel it. My neck already hurts.
Yeah.
Okay, so she wants orthopedic pillow.
A new purse.
A new purse. Okay, that's easy. That's nice. All right, Zachary.
Well, I'm moving into my first apartment.
Zachary is moving into his very first. Our baby's growing up. Our baby's growing up. Yeah.
No.
302 North Broadway. No, not really. Was that eerily close?
It was really close to the museum.
Full on guess. Full on guess. Okay.
So I need like apartment stuff.
You want household goods.
That is so exciting.
That is so exciting. That's my favorite thing was shopping for my new digs whenever and then I had babies. So I put all the digs away because they broke all the digs. And now we just live in I was that mom that was like,
padded room.
Yes, basically, I need to live in a padded room. I was that mom that was like, I'm not going to turn my house into a playground. And y'all, for like 2 years, I had a trampoline in my living room. I mean, we're talking like a 6-foot trampoline in my living room.
She's a better mom than me.
I know,
I'm
Brandy's
like,
just like, no.
Don't break that. Don't touch that.
Yeah. We got a Nutcracker. Elliot, we went to see the Nutcracker on a school field trip. And then my 5-year-old was like, we don't have any of those. I would like a Nutcracker. So I bought him one on Sunday when we were out shopping. And they've already, it's like a gold and white one. He's holding they've already ripped the little, whatever it is that he's holding. Scepter out of his hand. He had a beard. They ripped his beard off. So, poor Nutcracker.
Question: the movie or the play or the ballet?
We saw the ballet, and it was hilarious because it starts. So we have a big dance theater in Owensboro, and they put it on every year. And so this was the school day performance. So it was shorter than the typical performance, but it starts. The first dance is happening, and Abbott is sitting there, and he goes, "I mean, this dance is taking forever," and I'm like, "Oh, the whole thing is a dance." So why aren't they saying anything? When they start talking?
I'm with you, bro.
And then every single time a new group of dancers would come out, like signaling a new scene, he'd go, "Oh man, oh no!" And we were on the second row. So pretty sure everyone heard his commentary.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I said, "What was everybody's favorite part?" Abbott goes, "At the end of Act 2 when the curtains closed."
Yeah.
He's such a heckler.
He's going to be a movie producer.
He is. He really is. He's going to be so many things. So what you were saying when you were saying your Christmas gifts, it resonated so much with me because, I shop for my kids and then I do all of my mom's shopping.
Same.
So all of my brothers, their wives, their kids all send the Christmas list to my mom, but they all copy me on the text message. And then I go through, and we're doing this. We have a date Wednesday night to do this. Then I go through all their lists, and she wants everyone that she buys for, there are 13 of us now, to get the same number of gifts and have the same price spent on them. And that, for 13 people, ages nearly 50 to 18 months. I have to do that. So it's a little bit insane. But the funny thing is I will get it all done, and I'm actually shockingly good at it. And I'll get it all done, and then she'll be like, "And you got your stuff too, right?" And I'm like, I don't even.
Yeah.
I cannot. I don't even know what I want.
You just get yourself an envelope and put the money in there. And
that's what I should do. But that's not. I would have to turn it into 15 gifts or 13 gifts or whatever.
15 gifts.
Right? Yeah. There you go. Well, I did send. Now that I'm thinking about it, I did send Daniel. I want a doorknob that goes to your house, goes to your back door where we go in and out, that you can put a key, like a number pad, or put your finger on there, and it takes your fingerprint to let you in, because I never know where my keys are. Our door, like, we have an old house, so when it's cold or humid, like, it expands, and so it sticks, so you can never, like, get the key fully, The kids are always standing at the door like, Mom, come on. Yeah. So if we just had a keypad to get into our back doors, like, that would make my life so much easier.
And there's probably something more high-tech than that, too.
My parents have one that you can just open from your phone.
Yeah, that's what my sister
you can get,
just
like,
got.
An all-in-one.
Yeah.
That has, like, the keypad, the fingerprint, the fob on your key thing, and a phone app. Like, there's one that has all of it. So I sent that to Daniel several weeks ago, and I was like, hey, if you're going to get me anything for Christmas, like...
Yeah. Or you could
I
just
want some oven mitts.
he could just get you an ADT sign, and you could just leave your doors unlocked.
My dream in my life is to leave my back door unlocked. And I do it a lot, and he's like, you left the back door unlocked, and I'm like, oh, whoops. But, like, I did it on purpose, because, like, it's so hard with all the kids, and they're not light travelers, and so all of their stuff, and unlocking the door, and they're, biting at my ankles and all the things. Like, there's cats going in and out of my ankles, and so it's just, I want a keypad. But I did want to tell y'all what my kids want for Christmas. They're big asks, because they're so much fun right now. Embry is 3, and she wants a Barbie house. Newsflash, she got a gigantic 4-story Barbie house last year. She wants a Barbie house and makeup that's for kids and girls. Oh. Yes, very specific. Makeup that's for kids and girls. Bastion wants all things Rubik's Cubes. He's super into Rubik's Cubes right now. He's learning how to solve them, so he wants all things Rubik's Cubes. Abbott has had a list for months, but they're all, like, very rare Michael Jackson, like, CDs, vinyls, like, the Japanese print. Kid. Like, we're talking $457 for, like, a vinyl that's, like, a rare, there's 10 copies in the world. And so he's not getting a lot of that stuff. But Elliot is my favorite. His ask is my favorite. He would like a house. Like a real one that he can live in. He's like, enough of this crap. Yes. I'm moving out of here. He wants a bed. He wants a couch. He wants a refrigerator. He wants a plane to fly to his house. So, and then I caught him on Amazon the other day, and the search bar on Amazon said a house. And he had found, like, a $36,000 tiny home that, like, they send you the pieces and you put it together. Like, he was going to buy a house. I was like, this kid really wants to move out, like, for real. And this is the same kid that last year wanted a parachute, but not, like, to play with. Like, legitimately, he wants to jump off the roof and have a parachute float him down. And I kept saying,
pretty stinking cool.
Right? I was like, I need you to show me what you mean. And he went to the part of Harold and the Purple Crayon where they have legitimate parachutes on. And, 2 years ago, I don't know when it was, but he had asked me for a kite suit. And I said, what is a kite suit? He's like, well, it's like a kite, and then I put it on me.
Like a flying squirrel.
Yes, and then you have a string, and you can fly me around.
Okay, so I see him becoming a pilot.
I was going to say.
In the future.
Yeah. He's going to be a daredevil.
Like Jason Bourne.
Yes. Oh, it's 9 o'clock on the dot. We have to take a break.
We're in the drop. That's 7. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we have a meeting we have to run to, but we're going to send you to a commercial break, and we will be back to talk all things FAFSA updates, which is not many things FAFSA updates.
The way we like it.
Support comes from Kentucky Higher Education Student Loan Corporation in partnership with the Kentucky Higher Education Assistance Authority, offering Kentucky Advantage education loans and education financing services, supporting educational opportunity and access to higher learning.
And we're back, and I have someone new with me, or at least a new name, a familiar face and voice. Tell us what's new about you.
It is MacKenzie Scroggy now. I got hitched. Same hillbilly voice as always, I guess. The last time I was like, I tried to just really enunciate, and the last time I was on Coffee with KHEAA, and I got real passionate about something, all of a sudden I sounded just like a banjo. So I'm not even going to try to hide it this time. I'm just going to let the banjo flow. But yeah.
Still the same awesome outreach counselor serving Southern Kentucky
To the
under
south.
a new alias, MacKenzie Scroggy.
MacKenzie Scroggy.
You weren't here for the first half,
No.
so tell us what's on your Christmas list.
I think I want a bunch of stuff for our new home.
So good. That's what Zach wants on his Christmas list.
That's right.
It's an exciting time.
It is.
Exciting time. Okay, so quickly transitioning out of exciting and fun and Christmas to financial aid and FAFSA and what's going on there. So tell me, from the field, working with families and schools, what are you seeing this year with the FAFSA?
Knock on wood. The FAFSA has run extremely smooth for this, I guess, cycle, the 26-27 cycle. The new way of inviting a parent is fantastic. It instead of having to have a parent birth date and social security number and first and last name and all that good jazz, we're just plugging in the parent's email address and then they're getting an invite with a code, XYZ. So far, so good. That's one of the biggest changes that we've seen. Another change from last year, kind of not from years prior, but from last year, is asset reporting in terms of small farms and small businesses. So that is kind of gone now. It's if you have more than 100 workers. So last year we had to report that. This year we don't. So we're back on track with that. So far, so swimmingly.
That's awesome. And, anytime the report is so swimmingly when it comes to FAFSA, we're having a great year. And, just to go back to what you said about inviting those parents, that's a game changer in what we at KHEAA can do in the classroom. Because, before having to have parent social security numbers, that got very... got very challenging. Absolutely. And so, if you are listening and you are a school counselor or you work in a school and you would like help, we absolutely can do so much more this year with getting those FAFSAs moving than we were able to do last year. So we talk a lot about Kentucky Goes to College, and with FAFSA this year, we've got something really exciting and new, a little bit new, some changes to something old, I guess I should say. Share with them about what we got going on.
So we always have the FAFSA completion initiative that is a part of KY Goes to College. We always have to talk about KY Goes to College. We might as well just get KY Goes to College tattoos. That's like that's the whole reason I work at KHEAA, is for more tattoos. But the FAFSA completion initiative is one of the biggest things, and now we have actually upped that scholarship opportunity. So if you have completed your FAFSA at a FAFSA workshop at your school, at your library, at your church, at your YMCA, whatever that may be, and KHEAA helped you with that, you can actually complete a very short survey and be put into a drawing for a FAFSA completion scholarship. And then just kind of a note to those counselors who are having us come in. Did you want to talk about that? Sorry, I just kind of jumped the gun. Okay,
rolling, girl.
For counselors, for anyone who is scheduling KHEAA to come in for those workshops, just be sure that you are promoting that. It's an awesome opportunity for additional aid and for additional scholarship for students. Super short, super quick, super sweet, to the point. And just be sure that you're having that there. If you are one of my counselors, I'm sending that to you this coming week, like individually. So yeah, it's been great. They're coming in. The FAFSA surveys the FAFSA completion scholarship surveys are really coming in.
Yeah, so. and I've had students who have been very eager and worked with their parents, and they filled out that FAFSA at home, but then they have that opportunity. I'm at the school. They come in, log into their account, show me that their FAFSA is complete. We check it, make sure everything is complete, that all signatures have been sent, that everything looks good, and I'll still give them that opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how you operate as well?
Yes. Yeah. Anytime, and even if it's, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but even if I'm not the person that helps you, if you come to kind of like a KHEAA coordinated FAFSA workshop,
Absolutely.
So a date that I've got on the calendar, and it's somebody from TRIO that helps you, you're more than welcome to complete that FAFSA scholarship as well.
Yeah. And overall, I just think things are going pretty smooth with FAFSA. We have FAFSA completion reports now available for the schools to check and see, who all has gotten that FAFSA turned in. Anything you want to add about FAFSA?
No, not really. We could talk a little bit about financial aid and kind of deadlines that are coming up and creeping up, or really have passed, but really staying on top of those deadlines.
Yeah.
A lot of them are going to be first come, first serve. You need to be looking at institutional deadlines. A lot of them may have been December 1, but a lot of them may have been pushed, just because, last year FAFSA didn't open on October 1, right? I get all confused. No, it wasn't open October 1. So now we're back to it opening December 1. So they may have made some changes. Just be sure that you're contacting institutions that you're interested in, the ones that you have completed applications for, the ones that you have listed on your FAFSA. Stay on top of those deadlines, financial aid deadlines, housing deadlines, whatever it may be. So, because we're about to be entering into decision-making time.
Absolutely. And, it's still December. If a school is on your radar that was not, and it's just now popped up, and you see that maybe their scholarship deadline has either passed or is quickly approaching, don't be afraid to go ahead and reach out to that school and just ask.
Yeah.
Because although it might not be out there on the website, you may find out they've extended it or something like that. It never hurts to ask. It's just like we always say, those folks in financial aid, they're there to help just like we are. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you're a parent or a student, just build those relationships, because that's what it's all about. Just getting students where they need to be. So
yeah. And with the spring semester coming about, that's when all of these community or local scholarships are going to really start showing up. A lot of times it's going to be on your senior Google Classroom or whatever that may be. Speaking of, Mr. Scroggy is calling me right now. But be sure that you are staying on top of the local scholarships, community scholarships, things that are happening in your town. Be sure that you're looking things that, especially, I think parents and students often forget, sometimes a parent's workplace will offer a scholarship. So be asking questions about those too, but a lot of those will start to open up in this spring semester. So just kind of keep that in the back of your brains as we go into the spring semester after this holiday season.
And we've got some great counselors. We've got some great college coaches and things in the state of Kentucky that really push that information out to seniors. So if you're a parent and you haven't heard anything about it, ask your senior. If you're a senior and you don't know where to start, check your Google Classroom. We've got Affording Ed books that we send out to the schools. So Affording Higher Education, you should have a book in your library. If you're not sure, talk with your librarian or talk with your guidance office and see if they've got a copy. It lists every scholarship in the state of Kentucky, so it gives you lots of opportunities there. So yeah, a lot to do. Hopefully you've had a lot of this taken care of already, because going into that spring semester, we want to put some of that behind us and be able to move forward with some of the other decisions that you'll have to be making and things. So, we reaching out to seniors and parents, we wish you all the absolute best of luck. We've got some things in the works. If you're out there and you're an adult learner, we have some things coming in the spring. We're doing some partnerships with Adult Ed, so we look really forward to that and to offering, more opportunity and services for our adult learners. But yeah, I think everything is moving pretty smooth this year.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah. So with that being said, I want to wish you all a great holiday season. Thank you for a wonderful 2025 with KHEAA. And we will see you guys in the new year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and an outreach New Year.